was going to ask you, it's been a hell of a year for you. Hell of a year.
Hell, a couple of years.
Well, right.
A couple of years.
You may divulge some stuff I don't know about, but the stuff I do know, the thing I know, as I told you, what I did for you, whatever, what I did.
Yeah,
for
baby,
you.
yeah.
Right. So, but the reason when I saw it, when it came on that morning,
yes,
on Facebook,
yeah,
the house burned down.
Yeah,
you lost everything you were talking about,
everything.
Your son. I was like, holy shit, like whatever. Yeah. Because I don't know what happened. We heard it, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Like
you woke up in the morning and the flame. Like, can you kind of explain to me what happened?
Well, basically, I mean, I started my day like any other day. Had ran to the grocery store, ran a couple of errands. I had just done a bunch of renovations in my home.
Wow. Okay.
Because I was going to be putting that home on the market.
Really?
Because I wanted a house that I could put a pool in the yard, and the house I had the septic tank dead center in the backyard. I couldn't do it with my backyard.
How long have you been in that house?
9 years.
Wow.
9 years.
You bought it by yourself?
I bought it by myself.
Okay,
with my own hard-earned money.
Had it been paid off?
No.
Okay, you're still paying those.
I was still paying it.
All right, go ahead.
And they were outside painting. I was changing the color of the outside of the house. And I had been home maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because I came home, thank God, because I had forgot a package I was supposed to be taking to UPS. And I went outside to talk to the painters, came back in the house, was in the house maybe 5 minutes, the alarm started going off. I said, what in the world? I'm thinking they hit a wire or something. And I said...
How many painters did you have around the house?
At the time, it was just two.
Two guys.
It was just two outside.
So two guys outside painting.
Yeah, and me and my son were in the house.
Oh, your son was home?
Oh, my son was home. Yeah, he was home. And the alarm started going off, and I said, I'm thinking, they must have hit something. Of course, ADT called. They were like, ma'am, I said, yeah. I said, don't know me. And I looked up, and I saw all that smoke barreling out of the top of my, my stairwell.
Real quick, I'm sorry. How big is your house? Square footage? And
4,800.
4,800 square feet. Mm-hmm. How many bedrooms?
5.
5 bedrooms. You got like a den room too and stuff like that and all
Basement,
that. Okay.
Whole nine.
2 levels?
3.
Wow. Okay, go ahead. Just want to paint a picture of the house.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you see the smoke coming across.
And I'm like, what the devil? And I went upstairs, and my laundry that I had just taken out of the dryer and a corner of my bed is on fire. And I'm like, what the devil?
Like full blaze.
Like full blaze.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh my, and mind you, I had just been in my room maybe 10 minutes before.
Okay.
And so I screamed fire into the phone. I ran into my laundry room for whatever reason, and I don't know what I was thinking, to get some water, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But somebody said, go get the fire extinguisher, which was downstairs in the kitchen. Okay. So I ran downstairs to get the fire extinguisher. As I'm going back upstairs, that's when I'm seeing the smoke just barreling out, and I walk in, and I couldn't even get to the top. I could see my bed was completely engulfed. And all I could scream was, get out, get out, get out, get out. Because I knew that little one I had under my sink wasn't going to do nothing. I'm like, get out, get out, get out. My son was screaming, mommy, what, and at this point, the fire's coming out of the bedroom. You could see pictures coming off the walls. Wow. You could hear the roof coming, and me and my child are running out the house. The dogs ran out before us. You were
in the second, third, top floor, right?
No, I never got back to the third floor.
Oh.
I was in the main floor with the kitchen and the den and all that. Yeah, because you could see the upstairs, the little banister or whatever. And by the time we got out the house and ran across the street, I turned around and the entire roof collapsed over my bedroom.
No.
Just that quick. I watched my entire house burn down in about an hour. Yeah.
When you see that, do you realize you're losing all this stuff inside, the little smaller shit, inside pictures and all that?
Everything. I just was tripping because I had just done all this. I had just hung up brand new curtains in my bedroom. I had done all these renovations. I was still putting pictures back up on the wall because I had repainted my whole house on the inside. I was just, I know I woke up once, but they said I passed out 4 times.
Oof.
I know I woke up one time and the paramedics were working on me. And I remember seeing my son, and my neighbor was like trying to get my son to go in the house, like, she's okay. And they said,
trying to get what?
My
trying
son.
to get the son to go back in the house?
No, not the burning house. My neighbors. My neighbor was trying to get, because my neighbors, when I say, shout out to the Woodlands in Fayetteville, when I say that neighborhood, I'll never find another. That compassionate, caring. I mean, when I say neighbors I had never met.
White people?
Everybody.
Oh, wow.
White, Latin,
nice.
Indian, Asian,
Black,
everybody. I mean, they rallied around me and my son to the point that we had bags and bags and bags of donations as I'm watching them still put the fire out. You know,
I saw a picture of it. It just looked, wow,
it was
caved
gone.
in.
Yeah, the whole roof came down. I mean, literally, all that was salvaged was the garage, and I thank God for that, because my parents' stuff. You know, I had lost my parents in 21 and 22, and we had sold their house in 23, and I had taken so much from my parents' house and had it all in the third garage in my garage. I had a 3-car garage, and I had it all in the third section, just piled up. It was so much stuff. I took pictures, mementos, whatever. And God must have put his hand at that doorway, because the entire main floor was burnt to a crisp. And he must have stopped, because you could see the flames were coming through the door, but they stopped. And everything in the garage was protected outside of some water damage. And then the basement, major water damage, but I was able to salvage some stuff out.
Water damage because of fire hose?
Yeah, they put 30,000 gallons of water on that house.
What sentimental value stuff did you lose that you couldn't replace?
Awards.
Wow.
My son's awards that he had won all through sports when he started, his little medals from karate, his baseball, soccer.
How do you handle it?
When I tell you, this little boy been here before, P, because first of all, of course he went out the house screaming.
Sure.
We both did. And he my friend came, and he said he was so calm, it freaked me out. Like, I thought he was in shock, but he was so calm. And he goes, I just want to make sure my mommy's okay. So, of course, the insurance company put us in a hotel that they could find that would take my son and I and 2 dogs. Wasn't the greatest hotel, but we had to, our dogs, they ran out the house before we did.
Oh, okay.
And they put us in a hotel. Like I said, wasn't the greatest hotel because they accepted pets, but we went there that night. That child and my friend went to, the store, Walmart, and bought us a whole bunch of little stuff. Basically we had nothing but the clothes on our backs.
Right, sure.
And luckily I had enough sense to grab my purse. That's,
nice.
Because I lost everything else. And so, that night he took a shower in that hotel and went right to sleep. Like, he just didn't run out of a burning house. And I'm up all night. I'm tripping.
Hell
like,
yeah.
I'm up. I'm chain smoking. I had my friend bring me some dark liquor. I was
sure.
jacked up. I was like, this cannot be happening. And so the next morning, I'm sitting there in the bed, just kind of like in this daze, and my child wakes up and he hugs me and he goes, Mommy, we're gonna be okay. We're alive. We got out. The dogs are okay. Mommy, we're gonna be okay. We can start over, Mommy. We can get it all back. It's okay, Mommy. He said, and now we can get a house with a pool.
Damn.
That's exactly what he said to me the morning after the fire.
Right.
And he's been so resilient through all of this that it freaked me out so bad I set him up with his therapist, because I'm thinking he's bottling, he's gonna explode. Something ain't right. This child is not processing this. His therapist was like, that boy doing better than most adults I know. He has understood that, shit happens, life happens. It's not about, and it's something I instill in him, that life happens. It's not what happens, it's how you deal with it. And he told the therapist that. He goes, stuff happens, and it's just it's how we gonna get through this. Because it's not about what happened. It's over. We just got to get through it now.
If you like that clip, hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. In fact, why don't you hit both of them?